From the Richland Center High School Fieldhouse. Hello, everyone. Welcome to non-conference boys basketball on a Monday night. Richland Center comes in with a record of 3-5, and Wisconsin Heights winless through the first 7 games of the season. Richland Center JV won the early game tonight, 65-29. A little bit about the Vanguards. They are coached by first-year head coach Zach Watkins, who is a hometown boy in that area and actually took over as the head boys coach just a couple of weeks before the start of the season. So he has been kind of learning on the job, learning on the fly. And Wisconsin Heights has a couple of seniors, but they do play quite a few underclassmen, including a starting freshman in the lineup as well. Actually, it looks like 2 starting freshmen in the starting 5 for the Vanguards this year. Just what is a Vanguard? I kind of pondered on that. I had to look it up a little bit. A Vanguard is a leading part of an army or movement. So there you go. A group of people leading the way in new developments or ideas. Maybe that'll be on next year's Trivia-thon. I don't know. But nonetheless, we are just ahead of game time. We'll be back in about a minute or so as we bring on our national anthem. Richland Center High School Pep Band is here tonight. Always great to see them. It always adds to the festivities. So they'll be back with our anthem in just a little bit. And we'll introduce you to the starting 5 for each team here tonight. The Hornets and the Vanguards in Monday Night Boys Basketball next from WRCO FM 100.9 and WRCO.com. Richland Center will be playing without one of its normal starters tonight, Cutler Palmer, who is out. I don't know that Coach Brian Poles has had a complete healthy lineup yet this year in any of the games, as they've had some injuries, some illness, and playing a little shorthanded again tonight. But certainly they have a deep roster and some of the best numbers for the Richland Center boys basketball program in some time, as they have healthy numbers enough for 3 teams and then some. And so a lot of players getting the chance this year, not only with the freshman or JV2 team, but JV1 when schools don't have the JV2 team or freshman team. A lot of times they combine and will play on the JV1 squad, and that's what happened tonight here, as they were able to work in a few on the roster and on the floor for Colton Wilson and Lyle Cradwell, the JV coaches, and Kyle Nelson, the assistant coach. Couple of scores early on from the Phil Nee flip phone. Partyville leading Wisconsin Dells 22-17 in the first half. And in girls basketball, Boscobel is leading Ithaca Weston 36-16 in the first half. So we'll have a few scores, but it's a light dusting of games tonight in and around southwest Wisconsin and the WRCO listening area. Right now, it is time to honor America prior to tonight's local basketball game, the playing of our national anthem, as we join Jeff Behrens and his Richland Center High School Pep Band with tonight's anthem. national anthem. Always an awesome job by the Richland Center High School Pep Band. We'll have the starting lineups next from WRCO Sports. Starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for the Vanguards, number 2, freshman Graham Payne. Number 3, Zach Sander, a senior. Number 11, sophomore Jaden Starcer. Number 13, sophomore Graham Crow. And number 14, freshman Griffin Crow. And now for the Richland Center Hornets, starting number 0, a junior, Kaizen Schwitzenberg, averaging 6 rebounds per ball game. Jaden Shep, number 2, a junior, averaging 15 points per ball game. Brady Dosh, a senior, averaging 11 points and 2 assists per ball game. Getting the start tonight, number 21, Deacon Hayes, who is a junior, and number 24, 6'6" senior Liam Fingerson, averaging 10 points per ball game. Here we go, the Vanguards going from our right to our left. Richland Center, our left to our right here in the opening stanza of area boys basketball. There's the whistle, and the tip is controlled by Wisconsin Heights. The Vanguards with the basketball, and they will set it up as they take it over in front of the student section, back on the inside, knocked away by Dosh, and the Hornets get a takeaway, and they will start on offense now. Across the timeline, Dosh. Vanguards in a man-to-man defense. Here is Hayes on a drive. Shot in the lane, no good. Put back up, no good. Tipped around, and the rebound by the Vanguards. And they'll slice it out now to Sanders. Zach on the near side. Attacks from the left wing. Drives toward the top of the circle. Backs off. Passes now to Starcer. Starcer to the baseline near side. Vanguards work it. Top of the circle. Ball fake. Drive lane. Shot no by Griffin Crow. And the rebound by the Hornets. That's Kaizen Schwitzenberg. He'll bring it on the offense and set it up. Shep lobs it back to Dosh. Far side. Schwitzenberg just up from the baseline. Hornets looking for a cutter through the lane. Now back to Shep. Free throw line. Now gives it off to the right side. Give and go low. Schwitzenberg from Fingerson scores. Well played. Liam with the assist. Kaizen with the basket. 2-0 Hornets. Vanguards in the backcourt, working their way across, and there will be a foul near the midcourt line on Richland Center. So the officials conferring the number. 21, Deacon Hayes, first foul of the ball game. And Wisconsin Heights will start it in play from the sideline. Pretty good crowd on hand for the Richland Center boys basketball team tonight. Getting set, and now ready to go, the Vanguards. Firing it in a little bit high, but it's caught now by Graham Crow. Crow backs off from the wing. Flips it back to Griffin. Near side, the Vanguards setting up shop. Sander on a drive down low. He's cut off. Leans in. Nothing. Throws to the lane. In the lane, they got to get a shot off, and they will, and a foul is called. Graham Crow is fouled by the Hornets and will go to the free throw line. That's Richland Center's second foul. So Wisconsin Heights will get the first opportunity from the free throw line. Foul is on Brady Dosh. Free throw number 1 here for Crow. In the air, and that one is good. And number 13 will get one more. As I was mentioning, good crowd on hand. Good to have the pep band here on a Monday night. And a lot of students. Free throw is good. We are tied at 2 here early on in the ball game. And across the timeline, Richland Center's Jaden Shep. Shep low to the ground dribble, looks, fires off to the right side. Held up now on a drive. Dosh. Oh, now it almost went. He laid it in. It popped out. He was fouled on the play. So a 3 free throw situation coming up. Foul is on Zach Sander of Wisconsin Heights. Team's first. And Brady Dosh at the line. The Hornets will take it to the hoop and force you to either defend or foul. Here's a free throw, good by Dosh. The ability to take it to the hoop. They've got all the guys confident in doing that here in the starting five. Dosh with a second free throw, good. And that'll make it a 4-2 ball game here at the Richland Center High School Fieldhouse. Sander for Wisconsin Heights, trap, gets it across. Now dips it off to Graham Payne. Payne down to the baseline, back to the near side, and they'll work it right side to Graham Crow. Crow with the ball fake, fires off to the corner. Griffin back to Graham. Overload for the Vanguards on the far side. Sander back to the near side. Again, the Vanguards down to the corner, looking for an opening, and Shep knocks it away and lost it out of bounds. Good knock there by Shep. Hornets defending, cutting off all the passing lanes. And it will go back the other way to Wisconsin Heights. 4-2, Richland Center leading early on in this game. Just over 2 minutes into it. And the ball comes into Sander. Again, Crow. The Crow brothers exchange. Back to Sander. Top of the key. 3. It is in and out for Zach. And the rebound by Fingerson. Outlet for Dosh. Brady into the front court. Holds the ball. Gives back to Shep. Open. 3 on the way. And it is no good. Tipped around. Put back by Dosh. No. And out of bounds. It'll belong to the Hornets. Touched last by the Vanguards. We have a full week of activities this week on the airwaves and reports from the upcoming Southwest Conference Wrestling Duels, which will be hosted by Richland Center this Friday night. January marks a busy schedule. Hornets inbound, Fingerson, low post, back to Schwitzenberg. Kaizen drives, scoops it up. He is fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. The ball did not drop, but he'll get a chance for 2 free throws as the Vanguards commit their second team foul. This one is on Griffin Crow. That free throw bangs off for Schwitzenberg. He will get another one. Hornets have been a pretty good free throw shooting team. One of their high points. This one on the way. That one is good. 3 of 4 tonight from the line. That makes it 5-2. Richland Center. Vanguards in the backcourt. Starcer tries to escape the trap. Nice steal by Highs. Back to Schwitzenberg. Tries the mini dunk. It's no good. Rebound Wisconsin Heights. And they whip it back the other way. Griffin Crow off to the near side. And Sander takes command. Quarterbacking from the top of the key. Left side, Payne. Now back to Sander. Sander on a drive. In the lane. Pulls up. Scoops a shot up. It won't go. Schwitzenberg with a rebound. Back to Brady Dosh. 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Hornets by 3. Dosh skips it down to Fingerson. Liam turns in, now drives in the lane. Tough shot is good. Liam Fingerson with his first basket. 7-2 Hornets. Sander knocks the ball. It's going to be picked up by the Hornets. Nice steal by Fingerson. Back to Dosh. He'll score. Brady Dosh makes it 9-2, and Wisconsin Heights requires a timeout. Hornets by 7, 14:26 remaining in the first, here on WRCO Radio Sports. We're back to action after the timeout. Vanguards get a 2-3 from the corner. It's up no good for Graham Payne. Rebound, Richland Center. Shep to Dosh. Quick transition. Back to Highs, and the Hornets will set it up. There's a foul called on Wisconsin Heights. This will be on Graham Payne. That's his first and the team's third. Richland Center will put the ball in play along the far side of the court near the Richland Center fan base. And here we go. It'll be Brady Dosh to put it in play. Hornets lineup remains the same. It comes into Highs. Deacon with the basketball, drives to the free throw line, dumps it down to Schwitzenberg, now to the near side, Shep. Shep on a drive, lost the handle. It's knocked loose, and then Dosh picks it up. Hornets reset the offense quickly to Heiss. A runner on the baseline, it won't go. Rebound by Fingerson, back up the crowd, and he'll score. Liam Fingerson makes it 11-2. Richland Center, Hornets dominating on the board. Ball comes off to the Vanguards. They break the press and then throw it away. Picked off by Schwitzenberg. Highs, baseball pass, deflected, picked up by Wisconsin Heights. Graham Payne. And the Vanguards back on the offense. Payne across half court near the scorer's table. Swings it back to Graham Crow, and Graham will set it up. Far side of the court, overload. Brings it to Payne. Now the Crow brothers on the far side in the corner. Griffin back to Graham. Top of the wheel around the horn. Near side three-pointer on the way, and good for Graham Payne. Nice touch from the corner, 11-5. Hornets by 6. Just under 13 minutes remaining here in the opening half of area boys basketball. Shep on a drive, behind the back dribble, a little fancy move. Lost the handle, though, and picked up by Wisconsin Heights. They will take it the other way now. Zach Sander has it lifted, taken away. Shep pulls away, scoops to Dosh. Shot no good. Here's Schwitzenberg back to Highs in the lane. Shot will go for Deacon Highs. Hornets get the quick transition points. That'll make it 13-5. Pass comes across the timeline, and the Vanguards will set it. Looking to the deep baseline. Crow to Crow, knocked away. Highs tight ropes the baseline, lost the handle, and it is out of bounds. It'll be Vanguard ball. Abe Bosworth is checking in, and Connor Stoltz for the Hornets. Brooks Spain is coming in for Wisconsin Heights, and Jaden Starcer. Let's see, Austin Stevenson for the Vanguards as well. 13-5, Richland Center. Crow looks to bring it in play, and it's going to be caught there by Payne. Graham with the basketball, back down to the baseline. Taken there by Graham Crow, gets around the defender, and now in the lane, has to do something with it. Puts it on the floor, scoops it up, shot won't go, but he'll be fouled on the play. That'll be a 2 free throw situation coming up for the Vanguards. Clock stops with 12 minutes remaining here in the first half. Third foul on Richland Center, and the first on Liam Fingerson. Going to the line, Graham Crow. This one in the air, and that one is good. Graham is 3 for 3 from the line. 13-6. Here comes his second. Couple of dribbles, and the free throw is in and out, and Liam Fingerson with the rebound. Outlet for Brady Dosh, and the Hornets take it across, down to the baseline. Bosworth back for Fingerson, coming down the lane, and he'll score. Liam Fingerson with 6. Excellent assist from Abe Bosworth. That makes it 15-6. Vanguards have it knocked away again at midcourt, picked up by Bosworth. Abe bringing it down to the baseline, swings it back in for Fingerson. Lost it, picked up now by the Vanguards. Up ahead to Graham Payne, and they will lose it on the baseline. They get it off a Hornet and out of bounds. It will be Wisconsin Heights basketball on the end line. 15-6, Hornets leading by 9. Tyson Theobald is in for Wisconsin Heights, number 4. Seeing his first action. Coach Watkins working some different combinations. Ball comes in play, and the Vanguards set it up. Deep corner, Crow got around the defender, drives baseline, shot on the way, no good. Fingerson with a rebound for Richland Center. Up ahead, Jaden Shep across half court. Drives, backs off, whips it low, wide open Connor Stoltz, and he will score. Shep with an excellent assist, and that makes it 17-6. Ball in the backcourt. Vanguards have it knocked away, picked up now by Stevenson. Stevenson double team, brings it across, and then the Vanguards lose it out of bounds. tipped out by Fingerson. It will be Vanguard's basketball. So they will start it in play. And there was a foul call, that looks like. That'll be the fourth on Richland Center. They're going to get Liam Fingerson with that foul, his second. So the inbound pass will come from just a moment away. Kaizen Switzenberg returns to the lineup for Richland Center. Bosworth pressuring the inbounder. Ball comes in play, caught now by Crow. Crow now will take a three. It is good. Graham Crow with a triple. That makes it 17-9. Richland Center basketball, 10:50 remaining first half. Hornets leading by 8. Near side Stoltz, Connor back to Bosworth. Switzenberg just up for the baseline. Now Dosh. Dosh with a quick one down the lane, tries to dump it low and out of bounds. Tipped by Brooks Bain of the Vanguards. It will be Richland Center basketball on the end line. Hornets with 6th game now since December 19th. They had the game right before the holiday and then played, they had the River Valley game and then played a couple of games in Minnesota, had the makeup with Prairie, Baraboo at 5 serve, and now tonight. Inbound shot no good by Shep, picked up now by the Vanguards, and they'll take it back the other way. Crow, top of the circle, drives, nothing, gives it near side. Wells and the Vanguards try to get a little pressure, and they'll get down the lane with a shot no good. Stoltz knocked it away, nice defense. Tyson Theobald has it knocked away, and it will be Vanguard basketball. Filney flip phone is just a buzzing tonight. A final in girls basketball. Viroqua 49, DeSoto 46. Here comes the Vanguard inbound pass. It is caught by Gavin Wells, and Wells will set it up. Left side, Bain. Bain with the basketball to the free throw line. Scoops it off. Theobald kicks it back out to Crow. He'll drive, free throw line left. Now back to the right side on the pass. Vanguard's trying to get closer than 8. Pass goes to Crow. He'll shoot a 3. All the way, no good. Rebound by Schwitzenberg. Pamps it out now, and it's caught by Stoltz. Connor brings it into the front court. Left side, Dosh. Brady down to Shep. Deep corner. He'll take a 3. It's on the way. No good. Rams off. Rebound by the Vanguards. Graham Crow with the basketball. 17-9. Score stays. Hornets by 8. Crow with the pass. Gets it back now on the wing. Now flips it back to Bain. Left side, and then a foul called on the Hornets. Stops the clock with 9:25 remaining here in the opening half. That'll be Richland Center's 5th foul. Foul is called on Connor Stoltz, number 25. RC making a quick switch. Deacon Hayes, one of the original starters, is back in. And the Vanguards with the basketball. Theobald with a catch. Near side. Wisconsin Heights trying to get closer than 8. Crow is cut off. Good defense by Deacon Hayes. Back to the far side. The Vanguards trying to whip it into the lane. They've got to turn in and try to get a shot off. It's no good. They're going to fire the pass back out. Left side, Stevenson, deep baseline. Top of the circle, Wells. Wells with the ball. Off to Bain, looking to the inside, guarded by Bosworth. Tried a little give and go, nothing there. Now fires it back out. Good defense by the Hornets on the man-to-man. Pass to the left side. On the drive, Wells is cut off. Wells pumps it back out to Theobald. Good defense by the Hornets. Back to Bain. Bain on the right wing. Behind the back dribble looks. Fires it off again to Crow. Ball fake for Graham. Now he'll drive in the lane. Kicks to the corner. Foul called on the Hornets. That'll be their 6th. Stops the clock with 8:30 remaining in the first. So the foul is marked on Abe Bosworth, I believe. Vanguards will bring number 11, Jaden Starcer, back in. And Zach Sander. That's the first foul on Abe Bosworth. Let's mention the Hornets with 6 fouls. Wisconsin Heights with 3 thus far. And Brooks Bain looks to put the ball in play. Bain from the baseline. Slides it into Sander. Sander on a drive. Stevenson catches, top of the circle. Looks for a cutter through the lane. Ball fake now lost in the lane there by Wells. Picked up by the Hornets. Here's Highs trying to get it off the Dosh. Threw it away. It'll belong to the Vanguards. Other scores tonight. Cashton leading Westby 16-11 first half. Mineral Point 18-16 over Belmont. These are girls' scores. Darlington up on Blackhawk 27-16. And Kickapoo boys leading Waniwak Center 25-11. That's in the first half. Kickapoo having a good year. Pass comes across the timeline. The Vanguards to the corner. 3 on the way, and that is good. Gavin Wells rings the bell. That'll make it 17-12 in favor of the Hornets. Vanguards get it to within 5. Schwitzenberg, near side, gives it back to Brady Dosh. Dosh just across the timeline, brings it near side. Will Weiss just into the game. He's on a drive, lost the handle, knocked out by the Vanguards. Out of bounds. It will belong to Richland Center, I believe. Let's see. Vanguards will use the opportunity to bring Gavin Wells and Graham Crow back in. Abe Bosworth checks out. Liam Fingerson is in for the Hornets. Will Weiss is the inbounder. Richland Center ball. Ball comes into Fingerson. Liam catches. Tough shot up and good. He extends well. And the Vanguards don't have the height to really match up with him. 19-12, Richland Center. Vanguards break the press. Down to the corner, deep baseline. Now around the wing and back to the top of the circle. That is Starcer. Starcer back to Crow. Crow, nothing there. Now to Wells. Wells on a drive, nothing. Fires to the baseline. Downside, knocked away by the Hornets. Now picked up by the Vanguards on a steal. Back to the corner. 3 on the way. Won't go for Wells. The rebound, Will Weiss. Will whips it up the head. It's going to be to Shep. Shep in the deep corner. Brings it out down with the right hand dribble. 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Shep on a drive. Hop step low. Traveling called on the Hornets. Vanguards will get the ball back. Back in is Graham Payne for Wisconsin Heights. Good matchup. Vanguards play a lot of teams from right around here. They'll play River Valley. In fact, they did the first game of the season and lost to them. Traveling called in the backcourt on the Vanguards. It goes back the other way to Richland Center near the midcourt line. And the law firm of Twining and Granger at the scorer's table. So inbounds now for Richland Center. Shep, top of the circle, turns, shoots a 3. It is good. Jaden Shep rings the bell, and the Hornets go up 22-12. Back up by 10. Vanguards had it within 5 moments ago. Pass goes over to Starcer across the timeline, knocked away and out of bounds. Richland Center, good defense. Shep and Fingerson doing the honors. And it comes back to Wisconsin Heights. 6:38 remaining first half. Hornets by 10 here in this boys basketball game. Pass comes into Payne, top of the circle. Sander on the right wing, looking for a cutter. Uses the drive in the lane, fires to the corner. Ball fake. Payne gives it back to the outside Starcer. Starcer now to Bain. Bain to the baseline. Crow skips it across. Ball fake now on a drive. Wisconsin Heights finding the tough sledding on the inside. Forced to the outside by a good Hornet defensive front. Pass comes back, top of the wheel, Starcer. Right side, Crow. Graham Crow on a drive, hangs in the air with the left hand and scores. Graham Crow with the basket. That makes it 22-14. Hornets transition. Weiss catches the long pass, back to Shep. He'll shoot a 3 on the way, on the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Vanguards. And we have somebody tripped up and all right. Fortunately, the ball comes back to Wisconsin Heights, and they will take it now on the offense. On a drive, in the lane, shot won't stay for Zach Sander. Kaizen Schwitzenberg with the up ahead, and the Hornets turn it over. A carry is called. Brady Dosh will be in for Will Weiss. And the Vanguards will have the basketball. 5:35 remaining in the opening half of area action here on WRCO. Wherever you're hearing or watching tonight, we appreciate that. Thanks for supporting high school sports. Pass goes right side to Graham Crow. Back to the near side. Nobody there, but filling in is Graham Payne. He'll work it down to the baseline. Catches now Sander in the deep corner. Nothing there. Back to Payne. Fires back to the right side and Crow. Hornets extending. what is a zone now. Switching from the man defense a little bit ago. Vanguards airmail it to the far side. Caught there by Crow. Graham back to the left side. Payne. And then Crow back to Sander. Sander leaves the dribble, throws it to the high post to Bain. Knocked away. Dosh saves it inbounds. Taken by Deacon Hayes. Nice effort. Hayes up ahead. Fingerson stops. Shot. No. He'll get 2 free throws. So Liam Fingerson. Good athletic move just to get a shot off. And then was fouled. It'll be the 4th on the Vanguards. Tonight's game engineered by Mr. Fabulous, Tim Feed. Off and running with a busy week here on WRCO Sports. Foul is the 2nd on Sander, and Liam Fingerson misses the first free throw. Hornets are 3 of 5 from the free throw stripe tonight. Griffin Crow back in the game for the Vanguards. Fingerson's free throw short, and Dosh saves the inbound, but they say he stepped out of bounds. It'll belong to Wisconsin Heights. Richland Center extending that pressure. They'll pressure you the whole night. Do a good job of denying and then trying to trap. Pass comes in play. There's a line violation on the Vanguards. Threw it in and then back to the inbounder who wasn't quite inbounds all the way yet. It comes back to Richland Center. 4:46 remaining in the opening half. Boys basketball from WRCO FM in Richland Center, Wisconsin Heights, and Richland Center. Hornets leading 22-14. Hayes with the basketball down. It goes back to the outside, and Brady Dosh. Fingerson, and a little give and go. Backdoor shot up, no good by Dosh. Rebound by the Vanguards. They're going to baseball it the other way, and Switzenberg saves it back in bounds off of Vanguard and out of bounds. It'll be Richland Center basketball. Nice save by band director Jeff Behrens. He's still got some moves. Into the game for the Vanguards. Number 1, Lucas Ramsden. And the Hornets will bring it in. No backcourt pressure. Leading in the game 22-14. And Shep will walk it. Directs traffic on the right side. Fires back to Dosh on the left side. Brady gives to Heiss. Deacon down low to Fingerson. Nam back inside to Schwitzenberg. His shot is up, no good. Tipped around, rebound by the Vanguards. Going back the other way with a skip pass up to Crow. Grabbing is going to be called for traveling. That is Graham Crow, and he's called for the turnover. It goes back to Richland Center. So both teams exchanging turnovers, and the Hornets will have the basketball back. With the ball coming down the sideline is Brady Dosh. Dosh across the timeline. Hayes on the right wing. It's like a 1-3-1 defense for Wisconsin Heights. Pass back to the near side. Hayes tries to whip it through. Knocked down by Wisconsin Heights. Picked up by the Hornets. Dosh and Fingerson. Back to the near side. Shep for a 3. On the way. Good. Jaden Shep with his second triple. Timeout by the Hornets. They lead it 25-14. 3:41 remaining in the opening half of area boys basketball from WRCO Sports. (25-14), Richland Center by 11 in this game. First half action, non-conference kicking off a busy sports week. Hornets ending a busy stretch of games. I think Coach Poles and company are just going to be glad to get some practice time in. They've had a lot of games without practice including this one. Of course, you count the game Saturday night maybe as practice, but not a chance to really get in there and work on specific things. Vanguards bring it in play. They'll break the press. Ball goes off to the right side. Ramsden, nothing. Fires into the middle. Starcer lost the handle and a whistle and a turnover. It'll go back to the Hornets. Wisconsin Heights turning it back to Richland Center. Hornets by 11. Lots of history with these two teams. I've been at the helm to cover a lot of them over the years since the 80s, and Wisconsin Heights has often been on the schedule. There was a stretch where they would play Richland Center twice in a year in the non-conference schedule. On a drive, Fingerson shot on the way and good. He just kind of wills his way in, and he has 10 points. 27-14. Richland Center is opening up to 13 points again. Wisconsin Heights breaks the press, and now they're going to break it down for a chance for a layup and a foul call. Hornets' 7th foul. It is a 2 free throw situation. Foul is called on Abe Bosworth. That's number 2 on Abe. And going to the line, number 13, Graham Crow. We remember the Mike Wilkinson years when he was playing there for Coach Eric Instefjord of the Vanguards. Got to know Eric and became good friends with him as well. Free throw is good by Graham Crow. Wilkinson, again, we played him twice a year. I would see him with against River Valley once in a while as well. So we got to see the Vanguards, even though they're not a conference team for either team. Free throw is good by Crow. That makes it 27-16. Pass comes across the timeline. Brady Dosh, Kaisen Switzenberg, free throw line. Nothing. Back to the area of Fingerson. Tries to go backdoor. Switzenberg knocked away and out of bounds. I've told this story before about Mike Wilkinson when it was starting to be rumbled that the Badgers might be interested in him. And I remember thinking, boy, I don't know. He was like a sophomore or junior. I don't know. And then by the time he was a senior, I could see what they meant. He would offer 30-some points against the Hornets one night. Inbound and a quick three. Good by Jaden Shep. He rings the bell from the corner. He's got the trifecta tonight. 30-16 in favor of the Richland Center Hornets. Knocked away by Fingerson, getting the steal. 3-on-2 up to Dosh. He'll lay it up with the left hand. Good. Brady Dosh with 6. And the Hornets lead at 32-16. That press being very productive. There's another steal. Jaden Shep with a steal. Top of the circle, between the knees dribble. Goes left side to Bosworth. Bosworth down to the baseline. Fingerson swings it over to the near side. Shep for another 3. Got it. He's got 4. Timeout taken by the Vanguards. 35-16. Wow, blink your eyes and all of a sudden the Hornets have a huge lead here. 2:07 remaining in the first half. An area boys basketball from WRCO Sports. Two minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the opening half of area boys basketball. The Hornets up by 19 on the Vanguards. And following the timeout, Hornets coming back with the original starting 5 except for Abe Bosworth, who is in. And let's see. Vanguards with the basketball. Richland Center has kept the intensity up on the press. Pass comes in play, caught here by Stevenson. Austin drives all the way across the half-court line, tries to swing it low, and he's fouled on the pass. That'll be the 8th on Richland Center, and Wisconsin Heights will shoot free throws. Foul number 8 is on the Hornets, and Brady Dosh with his second. Free throws forthcoming for Austin Stevenson. Coming up at halftime, the Dairyland Transportation High School Sports Update. Proud to broadcast from the Sports Zone here in the booth. Our sports area as we look down on some great events at the field house. Free throw is good by Stevenson. Sports Zone sponsored by Richland City Auditorium and Metco. Catch every game, every highlight. Free throw on the way, and that is good as well. Vanguard's good on 7 of 8 free throws. 35-18, Richland Center, 1:56, first half. Schwitzenberg just up from the baseline. Moves, left-handed pass in the lane. Dosh lays it up softly, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Starcer. And now the Vanguard set it up. They've got an open look for a three. In and out. That one wouldn't stay for Wells. And the rebound by Dosh and company. And Wells gets the steal and slides into the stands. Good hustle. It'll be brought back to the Hornets on the end line with 1:36 remaining here in the ball game. And Abe Bosworth looking to put it in play. The ball is knocked down. Now picked up at the midcourt line by the Vanguards, and they'll have it. Here is Crow. Crow on a drive. Dishes off to the right side. Wells in the lane. And good movement of the ball by the Vanguards. Bain on the near side. Back to the top of the circle. Moves left. Throws it in the lane. Scoop back door. And there's a tough shot up. And that is good by Starcer. Good assist by Stevenson. And it is 35-20. Richland Center ball with 1:06 remaining in the first half. Jaden Shep back to Dosh on the right side. Bosworth just up from the baseline. Abe on a dribble drive. Stops. Nowhere to go. Gives it back to Kaizen Schwitzenberg down low. Schwitzenberg down to Bosworth. Give and go into Stevens. And then there's a pass to William Fingerson. Nice job in on the basket. Kaizen Schwitzenberg. Nice assist. And Liam Fingerson with the basket. He's got 12. 37-20. 38 seconds remaining in the half. The Vanguards working the ball. Working it back to the left side. Again, they're going to go to that backdoor pass. This shot doesn't go for Starcer. Tipped around and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Vanguards with 26 ticks left on the clock. Looks like the Hornet Band is sticking around for a halftime show tonight. They are starting to assemble again. And the Vanguards will put it in play for the baseline. Starcer on the near side. Drives, nowhere to go. Stevenson with the basketball looking. And again, a lob for the far side. Griffin Crow. Crow top of the circle. Skips it back to the left side. Brooks Bain. Bain down to the baseline. Nowhere to go. Double team. Fires it back now to Crow. Crow fires right side. Wells. Down to the baseline. They're going to work it inside to Starcer. Turn around for the low post. Down the way, no good. And that'll do it for the half. 37-20 in favor of the Richland Center Hornets. Up by 17 at halftime. They have led since the early part of the ball game. Coming up, the Dairyland Transportation High School Sports Update on the radio. Thanks for joining us for Monday night non-conference basketball action from WRCO and WRCO.com. Welcome back to the Richland Center High School Fieldhouse. Our score is 37-20 in favor of the Richland Center Hornets, and they're led in scoring. A couple of 12-point first halves. Jaden Shep and Liam Fingerson, each with 12 points. 6 points for Brady Dosh, 3 by Kaizen Switzenberg, and 2 each for Deacon Hayes and Connor Stoltz. Leading the way for the Vanguards with 10 points, Graham Crow. He has half those at the free throw line. Also 3 for Graham Payne, Gavin Wells, Austin Stevenson, and Jaden Starcer. Each have 2. The Vanguards have made 3 3-pointers, and they are 7 for 8 from the free throw line. On the other side, Richland Center has made 4 threes, and they all have come from Jaden Shep tonight. And also they are 3 of 6 shooting. Foul trouble. 3 Hornets have 2 fouls, a Bosworth, Brady Dosh, and Liam Fingerson. 2 fouls for Zach Sander leads the way for the Vanguards here at half. Richland Center won the JV 1 game by a score of 65-29. Here in varsity action, it is 37-20 in favor of the Hornets. At the break, we'll give you a few other scores from the Phil Nee Flip Phone tonight, sponsored by Y-Connect Wireless. River Valley leading the Wisconsin Heights girls 31-20 at halftime. Boscobel is up on Ithaca Weston 70-45. That is in the second half. Elsewhere, Wazeeka Steuben up on Riverdale 44-25 second half. A girls final. Highland has defeated Dodgeville 49-44. Cashton leading Westby 34-25 in the second half. And Mineral Point up on Belmont 29-23 also in the second half. After this 2-minute break, we have the second half for you in area boys basketball. Again, the Hornets leading 37-20 over the Vanguards in boys basketball from WRCO Sports. (37-20) in favor of the Richland Center Hornets as we get set for the second half. A full 18 on the clock, and the Hornets will put the ball in play here. They have had a pretty good sized lead throughout the half. Wisconsin Heights cut it down to 5 points at 17-12 before the Hornets went on a run and doubled them up again, and now lead by 17 at the break. It'll be Deacon Hayes and Jaden Shep to work it inbounds. Brady Dosh, Liam Fingerson, and Kaizen Schwitzenberg for the Hornets starting here in the second half. Dosh with the basketball, brings it to the left side, fires off to Liam. Liam back to Schwitzenberg, top of the circle. Kaizen to Shep. Shep on a drive with a two-point runner. It's up no good. Rebound pulled down by Zach Sander, and Sander gets it going the other way. Pass back to Graham Crow. Crow off a screen from Starcer. Near side, ball fake, Graham Payne. Wisconsin Heights trying to work something open on the perimeter. The Hornets got the size advantage on the inside. Sander and Crow on the near side. Sander off a screen, goes down deep, takes a shot. It won't go. On the arm foul called on the floor against the Hornets. That'll be their first foul. Foul is on Kaizen Schwitzenberg, his first. And the Vanguards will start it in play again. The inbounder from the baseline. There's the pass in play. On a drive, nothing there. Back it goes to Griffin Crow. Crow getting away from his defender. Drops it down to Sander. Sander on a drive, nothing there. And around the wheel it goes. The Vanguards at the free throw line now. Trying to look for a leap-in leaner, and that's got to be close to 5 seconds. They do get rid of it. Now the ball goes back to Sander. Sander to the baseline. Caught there by Starcer. Good defense by the Hornets. Vanguard's unable to get any good-looking shots off here. Now in a drive, there is a ball fake. Shot is on the way. No for Starcer. Rebound by Deacon Hayes and the Hornets. Up the sideline, Dosh down low to Kaizen Schwitzenberg. Backdoor, Liam Fingerson. Liam powers in and scores. He's got 14, and the Hornets are up 39-20. Vanguard's in the backcourt. Hornets get that press going again. Zach Sander on the near side crosses the midcourt line. Throws it off to Starcer, down to the deep corner. Three on the way, wide open, no good for Griffin Crow. Rebound the Vanguards, they'll keep it going. Payne, left side, Griffin Crow, and Graham Crow. Graham, top of the wheel, back to the near side. The Vanguards trying to shoot. 2 minutes into the second half. Now here's a quick move by Graham Crow. Shot is up, blocked. Saved inbounds by Shep. Crow picks it up, shot up. Blocked by Fingerson. Now picked up by Deacon Hayes, and the Hornets go with it. 3 on 2. Hayes down deep. Tough shot. Good. Deacon Hayes with his second basket. 41-20. Richland Center. Hornets putting that pressure all the way up the floor. There's over and back called on the Vanguards. Caught it and then stepped into the backcourt. It'll come back to the Hornets at the midcourt line. Great job by Jeff Behrens, Richland Center High School pep band, as always. Got a rousing round of applause when they finished up tonight. Jaden Shep with the basketball across the timeline. Pulls up Dosh, right wing. Dosh now back to Liam Fingerson. Fingerson to Shep. Deep three on the way, no. Rebound pulled down by Griffin Crow and the Vanguards. Walking it across is Sander. Sander makes the move in the lane. Fires a pass back to Payne. Graham on the drive. Drops it backdoor. Nothing. They'll kick to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. And in and out for Griffin Crow. Rebound by Deacon Hayes and the Hornets. Hayes up the near side. Dosh down low. Backing in is Fingerson. Instead to Schwitzenberg. Kaizen. Nifty move for the baseline. Shot won't go. Rebound pulled down by the Vanguards. 14:50 left in the game. Hornets lead by 21 in this one. Zach Sander with the basketball, and away from the ball, a foul is called. That'll be whistled on Schwitzenberg. That's his second, and the team's second. In for the Vanguards, number 10, Brooks Bain. Number 12, Gavin Wells. Quick switch. Very difficult conference that the Vanguards are in as well. Playing the likes of New Glarus each and every night. There's the pass to the left side. Far side and out of bounds. It is going to be along to the Hornets. And there are a lot of others. Columbus, always a tough team. We'll see some of those teams. Belleville, they're always tough. Cambridge. Ball into the Hornets' hands. Shep down low. There is a nice move by Fingerson. And Liam scores again. Liam got down deep and made it 43-20. He's having a nice night tonight. Vanguards break the pressure. Free throw line left, down to the baseline. Graham Crow around the defense, pulls up. There's a 15-footer, good. Nice touch for Graham Crow. That makes it 43-22. Richland Center. Pass on the right side, Highs. Left side, Shep. He'll move in. Free throw line jumper on the way and on the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, and the rebound by Wisconsin Heights. They'll take it over to the far side and run it across the half-court line. Zach Sander with the ball. Sander, nothing. Fires back, top of the circle. Left wing, quick move, Starcer. Kicks it back to Bain. Bain left side, knocked away and out of bounds off the Vanguards. Brady Dosh made a tip, got it off of the opponent, and it rolls out of bounds. It'll be Richland Center basketball. Abe Bosworth checks in for the Hornets. Shep and Dosh in the backcourt. 13 and a half remaining in the ball game. Pass to the near side, caught here by Highs. He'll take a three on the way, no good. Rebound Fingerson, Liam back in, scores again. Fingerson with 18 tonight. 45-22, Richland Center. Vanguards have it tipped away in the backcourt. Shep gets the steal, goes in strong. He's fouled, and he'll get 2 free throws. So Jaden Shep will get a look at it from the free throw line. Foul is called on number 13, Graham Crow. Wisconsin Heights playing a lot of area teams. They played River Valley earlier, but they did play Kickapoo a week or so ago. I see Weston is on their schedule. Free throw is good. Jaden Shep, the first thing other than a three-point basket that he has made tonight. Into the game for Wisconsin Heights, Austin Stevenson, number 5. Unbelievable score the other night. New Glarus from the League of Wisconsin Heights against Platteville from the Southwest Conference as Shep makes the free throw. And it was a win for New Glarus. And what was it, 92, 91 or something crazy like that? Lots of offense. New Glarus gets the win. Wisconsin Heights breaks the press, and they'll set up the offense on the left side. Back to the right. Ball fake. Now Bain, nothing there. Fires back to Crow. Crow off a screen. Crow down deep. Nowhere to go. Dips it back to the left side, and Bain. Bain holds it on the baseline. Nowhere to go. Slips it back to Crow. Crow on a drive to the free throw line. Backs off for a three on the way. In and out. Rebound by Wisconsin Heights. Prochaska saves it, but right into the hands of the Richland Center Hornets. That's going to be Brady Dosh. Dosh setting it up. Shep shoots a deep three. It is good. He's got 5 tonight for the Hornets, and that makes it 50-22. 12:20 remaining in the game. Vanguards pass down to Prochaska. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound on the outside, and now back to the end. Shot no. Fingerson tried to block it. He's going to be called for the foul. Foul is marked on Liam, which will be his third, and that means Brooks Bain will go to the free throw line. Hornets have opened up a nice size lead tonight on the visitors. Brooks Bain at the free throw line. This one up, and it is good. 50-23. Connor Stoltz returns to the lineup for Richland Center. Looks like Schwitzenberg, Dosh, Bosworth, Stoltz, and Shep right now for Richland Center. Bain with a second free throw, and that is good. Knocks it down to make it 50-24. Hornet ball, Dosh across the timeline, 12:09 remaining. Stoltz catches on the right wing. Schwitzenberg, and now he'll whip it to the corner, and high. Shep can't hang on, it's out of bounds. It'll belong to the Vanguards. Hornet pressure from about three-quarter court on with a man-to-man defense. And the Vanguards having struggle getting it in. They're going to take a timeout. 12:02 remaining. It's Richland Center 50, Wisconsin Heights 24 in area boys basketball from WRCO Sports. Hornets leading 50-24 in area boys basketball tonight on the radio. Tomorrow night, boys basketball from Weston. Ithaca and Weston meeting tomorrow night. We look forward to that one. A final in girls basketball, 53-38, Darlington over Blackhawk. Pecatonica Argyle gets the win against New Glarus, 61-44 in girls basketball. Kickapoo leading Waniwak Center, 46-21. That is in the second half. Broadhead leading St. Ambrose, 38-34 second half. We just saw Broadhead the other night. Pass comes in play, and the Hornets have the ball. They're going to give to Schwitzenberg. Nifty move. Turn around. They're going to call him for traveling, though. Made a move and going to push it back the other way. Vanguards bring number 14, Griffin Crow, back into the game. Partyville defeating the Dells tonight by a point, 49-48. Boscobel defeating Ithaca Weston in girls basketball, 72-47. Pass comes in play, and there's a pickoff by Shep. He'll shoot a three. On the way, good. Shep with 6 of them tonight. And the Hornets open up a 53-24 lead. Jaden Shep feeling it. Ball in the backcourt and knocked away and stolen away by Dosh. He'll score. Brady Dosh, and the Hornets get the push back to the basket. 55-24. There's a baseball pass the other way. There's a layup up, and that is good, and a +1 for Wisconsin Heights. That was Griffin Crow with the basket, and that'll make it 55-26. Nice flurry of points by the Hornets. Grayson Clements into the ball game for Richland Center. Going to the free throw line, Griffin Crow trying to complete the three-point play. Takes a couple of dribbles, and this one in the air, and that one is good. That'll make it 55-27. Hornet basketball. Wazeeka Steuben is the lead against Riverdale, 63-35 in girls basketball tonight. Finley Flip Phone sponsored by Y-Connect Wireless. There's a knockaway by Wisconsin Heights, picked up by Dosh, trying to get it to Abe Bosworth. It's kicked, and by the Hornets and out of bounds. It'll be Wisconsin Heights ball. Will Weiss is in for Jaden Shep. Hornets with a lead, 11-12 remaining, and the inbounder is Brooks Bain. Bain baseballs it up. Led Crow quite a ways. He'll catch it. Griffin on the baseline, spins it back, knocked away. Clements, good hustle. Gets the steal for Richland Center. Back to Stoltz. Connor, crossover dribble in the lane. Fires it back to Dosh. Bounce feed, Weiss, deep corner. Will with the ball, knocked away by the Vanguard. Stolen away now by Zach Sander. Up ahead now, the Vanguard's trying to go for the break. Shot of the way, and that is good by Brooks Bain. That's his first basket. 55-29. Hornets with the lead. Pass goes to Will Weiss on the wing. Down toward Clements, knocked away and out of bounds by the Vanguards. Kickapoo leading Waniwak Center. Boys basketball, 56-29 second half. Iowa Grant up on Shullsburg, 76-55. Broadhead and St. Ambrose tied at 44. Will Weiss catches the inbound back to Brady Dosh on the near side. Hornets swing it back to Stoltz. Connor over to Will Weiss. Weiss to the baseline, drives, fires in, nice play, and it's up and in for Grayson Clements. Will Weiss with the assist. 57-29 in favor of the Hornets. Building that lead again, 10-15 remaining in the ball game, and the Vanguards get the break. Sander across the timeline. Sander to the free throw line, backs off, follow-away jumper on the rim, no good. Rebound, Brady Dosh. Hornets going to push it. Dosh off to Weiss. Will down the boulevard, makes a move. Almost got a behind-the-back shot up and in. He knew he was going to get fouled, and he'll go to the line. The ball did not go through the hoop, so he'll get 2 free throws. Foul called to number 14, Griffin Crow. That's the kind of shot that I used to attempt playing horse, trying to get the upper hand on my opponent because I couldn't make a decent shot. I had to get him with trickery, you know. Free throw is good by Will Weiss. That will make it 58-29. Lucas Ramsden in for Wisconsin Heights. And Beckham Schaefer. Will Weiss, second free throw in the air on the rim, no good. And Weiss gets his own rebound, goes back up at a crowd, shot won't go. Clements wrestles the rebound away. Now it's knocked away and picked up by Wisconsin Heights. Vanguards with the outlet pass. Here on the near side, driving is Sander, and he is fouled on the way by. So the foul will be marked. Foul called on number 11. That's Will Weiss. That'll be his first. Hornets' fifth. Wisconsin Heights has been whistled twice here in the second half. And they will put the ball in play. Looking for a cutter. Pass comes in play finally to Schaefer. Schaefer on the right side to Sander. Sander down to the baseline. Coming out to meet the ball. Theobald down deep. He is trapped. Throws it across to the deep corner. Vanguards working it. Now Ramsden on a drive is cut off. Good defense by the Hornets. Back to the free throw line. Turnaround 15-footer. Won't go for Tyson Theobald. And a jump ball called on the rebound. So the arrow points to Wisconsin Heights. Girls basketball cashed in 43-39 over Westby. That's at halftime. At Mineral Point, 47-40 over Belmont in girls basketball. Vanguards looking and working it in. The deep pass coming in for a three-point shot now. The Vanguards. It's off the rim for Schaefer, and the rebound is fought for. Dosh with the basketball. Ties up with Ramsden, and the Hornets will get the arrow. So Stoltz in the backcourt along with Brady Dosh. Dosh, the senior for the Hornets, directing traffic. Takes it across the timeline, goes to the far side. Down to Will Weiss. Weiss back to Stoltz, coming down the back door, and he is fouled on the shot. And Connor goes to the free throw line. Foul is on number 20, Beckham Schaefer, his first. Abe Bosworth, also a senior out there for the Hornets, on the floor at this time. And here is Stoltz. He is the only sophomore on the roster. Free throw is no good. Connor will get one more. So the second one coming up. Clemens in. Bosworth, Stoltz, Weiss, and Dosh for the Hornets. Free throw is on the rim, and that one walks in. For Connor Stoltz, 59-29, Richland Center. And here's a Wisconsin Heights pass for a fast break bucket and a foul called on the shot. So the Hornets trying to prevent it. Wisconsin Heights getting down the floor quickly and in for a look. The foul was called on Connor Stoltz, and that will be his second. At the free throw line, Griffin Crow. He is 1 for 1. Free throw is on the rim, and it walks in. Graham and Griffin are brothers, a sophomore and a freshman. Hornets senior Ray Ferguson is into the ball game now. 9 minutes remaining, or just over, 9:02 in fact. Free throw in the air, and that one is no good. Will Weiss with a rebound. 59-30, it's Richland Center basketball. Weiss to Dosh. Now Stoltz throws it into the far side, knocked away, and now near the near side. It's kept up by Richland Center. Dosh back to Stoltz, lobs for Weiss. Will in the lane. Tries to go back door, call for traveling. It goes back to the Vanguards. So Wisconsin Heights basketball. And the inbounder will be Jaden Starcer. Starcer looking, needs some help, throws it in. Stolen by Brady Dosh. He rips it away, goes in, and it won't stay. The rebound by the Vanguards. They're going to push it. Hornets get back on defense. Wisconsin Heights near side, three-pointer on the way, and good for Beckham Schaefer. 59-33, Richland Center. 8:24 to go. Stoltz on the left wing with the basketball over to the near side. Weiss down to the baseline. Weiss back to Stoltz. Stoltz looking, he's double teamed. Off to meet the ball is Weiss. Needs some help, fires now. Ferguson down low. Clemens shot on the way, no good. Rebound by Wisconsin Heights. Vanguards get the steal and take it back the other way. The Vanguards with the ball. Going left side. Now back to Ramsden. Ramsden, top of the wheel, is fouled by Will Weiss. That'll be the Hornets' 7th foul. And Wisconsin Heights will shoot. 2 fouls on Will tonight. Max Woodman is coming into the game for Richland Center. And the Vanguards at the free throw line. Number 1, Lucas Ramsden, taking aim with 7:52 remaining. His first trip to the stripe tonight. Free throw is in the air, and it is good. Wisconsinite shooting pretty well from the free throw line. Coach Watkins has to be happy with that, I would say. 59-34. Ramsden's second throw in the air, and that one is good. 59-35, Richland Center. Stoltz in the backcourt, takes it across the timeline. Weiss catches on the near side. Down to the baseline, Woodman. Woodman with the ball, back to Weiss. Weiss on a drive, throws to Clemens. Free throw line, back to Weiss. Will on a drive. Leans in, goes back door, nice pass. Clemens' shot won't stay. Rebound fought for. Clemens saves it back inbounds. It's caught by the Vanguards. They're off and running with Graham Payne, and a foul. No, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Wisconsinites basketball. Into the game for the Vanguards, Brooks Bain, number 10. And Wisconsin Heights with the inbound pass. Lucas Ramsden across the half-court line. Richland Center in a man-to-man defense. Pass comes to the right side. Driving is Brooks Bain. Lost the handle, almost over and back. Scoops it back to a teammate. Ramsden back to Sander. Now down deep. He'll drive. Shot of the way, no good. Tipped by the Hornets. And let's see. It'll be Wisconsinites basketball, it looks like. Touch last by the Hornets. The Vanguards will start it in play from along the baseline. Looking and now launching it in. There is a foul on the inbound. Positioning foul called on Wisconsin Heights. That'll be their 4th foul. So let's see here. Confusion on who the foul was on. They called it on the Vanguards initially. Now they're going to call Grayson Clements with a foul. That's his first, 8th on Richland Center. So that would mean free throws for Wisconsin Heights, right? They have not signaled that yet. But it will be. Number 1, Lucas Ramsden will be at the free throw line. 59-35 ball game. Ramsden, 2 of 2 from the line. Free throw is good. Make it 3 for 3. 59-36. He'll get one more. Couple of dribbles. This one in the air, and it is no good. Rebound by Wisconsin Heights. Back up, shot no. Foul call. Hornets still playing defense and still fouling them around the basket. Going back in is Jaden Starcer to shoot free throws. That'll be the 9th on Richland Center. Hornets leading 59-36. And again, Coach Poles making a lot of substitutions here in this second half. Starcer at the line for the first time. First one on the way and no good. Second one coming up. Into the game for the Vanguards, number 13, Graham Crow, one of the original starters. Second throw for Starcer. In the air, that one bangs off. And the rebound chased down by the Vanguards. Crow on the baseline is cut off. Nothing, now gives it back to Ramsden. Ramsden fires back to Bain. Bain shoots a mid-range jumper. It's on the way, no good. Tipped around, rebound by the Vanguards again. They'll set it up. Now driving in the lane. They'll go to the corner. On a drive now is Payne from the baseline. Kicks it out. 3 on the way. No good for Ramsden. Rebound Ray Ferguson and the Hornets. Back to Will Weiss. Weiss walks it across half court. Stops, fires off to Woodman. He'll shoot a 3 on the way, on the rim, bangs off. Rebound by Ray Ferguson. Back up from behind the glass. Tough shot wouldn't go. Rebound pulled down now by the Vanguards. And they'll hustle the other way. On a drive, that's Payne. Payne, nothing. Fires off to Ramsden on the baseline. And a foul is called. So they'll mark the foul off. And that'll be on the Hornets. Putting the Vanguards back at the free throw line. They've shot a good number of free throws tonight. Third foul on Will Weiss. At the line, number 1, Lucas Ramsden, 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. In the air with this one, and it is good. 59-37. Second free throw now for Ramsden. Couple of more dribbles, and this one in the air, and that one is in and out. And the rebound tipped away and out of bounds off of the Vanguards, it looks like. Let's see how they call it. Now Wisconsin Knights will get the ball back. So they'll have it on the end line, setting up the screens. Out of bounds. 59-37, Richland Center. Pass comes in play to Stevenson. There's another foul on the Hornets. Double bonus from here on out. 25, the fouler, that's Connor Stoltz, and that is his third. Going to the free throw line, Wisconsin Heights, number 2, Graham Payne. He has not shot free throws yet, and we'll take a look now. Wisconsin Heights has been cutting away the lead a little bit here with a free throw line. This one in the air, that one is good. Payne 1 for 1 with 6:10 remaining. Second free throw. That one up, and it is good. Nothing but net. That makes it 59-39. Vanguards have cut the lead a little bit. Here's Stoltz. Back to left side, Weiss. Inside, it's Clements. Back to Will Weiss. Bounce feed back to Stoltz. Stoltz, nothing, throws it inside. Clements with the runner down the baseline, no good. Rebound by the Vanguards. Here comes Starcer. Starcer throwing it left side, Payne. Payne to the corner. Here is Stevenson. Stevenson nowhere to go. Fires it back to Jaden Starcer. Starcer, free throw line, makes a move down low. Foul on the way by on the floor, and it doesn't matter at this point. It's 2 free throws either way. Foul is called on number 5, Grayson Clements. That will be his second. River Valley leading Wisconsin Heights 46-38 in the second half. Girls basketball. Iowa Grant 82, Shullsburg 60. That is a final. This free throw is not good. One more coming up. Hornets come back with Shep, Heise, along with Dosh, Schwitzenberg. So the original starters looks like Fingerson, Dosh, Heise, Schwitzenberg, and Shep. Second free throw for Starcer. In the air, and that one is short. Rebound by Fingerson. So Wisconsin Heights has been chipping away at that lead. They've got it down to 20. Heise with the basketball, drives all the way down deep, slipped and called for traveling. It'll go back to the Vanguards. Cashton girls have defeated Westby tonight. In the final of the Basketball Bulldogs, getting the win over the Ithaca Weston Bulldogs, 72-45 tonight in a game played in Basketball. Hornets putting the pressure on. The Vanguards put it in play, and they'll save it at midcourt and then step out of bounds. Hornets will get it back near the midcourt stripe. And with the basketball, Richland Center in the backcourt. They have led since the get-go. It was tied at 2, and then Richland Center took the lead for good. Pass to Schwitzenberg on the near side wing. Back to the right side of Deacon Heise. Deacon moves off to the half-court line. Back to Dosh, throws it low. That's going to be caught there by Fingerson. Lobs for the far side. Wisconsin Heights, good effort by Stevenson. Austin makes the steal. Saves it back to Graham Payne, and they're bringing it across the timeline. Pass to the far side, 3 on the way. Stevenson, no good. Rebound by Brady Dosh. 5 minutes to go in the game. Hornets leading by that 20-point margin. Dosh across the timeline. Brady with a dribble, backs off, pulls up, throws it over to the far side. Caught by Shep. He'll shoot a 3. That one is short, and the rebound tipped around and into the backcourt, picked up by Wisconsin Heights for a dribble. They're going to look for a layup. Stevenson caught deep, kicks it back out. Long 2 on the way, and that is good for Wisconsin Heights. Jaden Starcer with the 2, 59-41. Vanguards, again, tightening things up a little bit. 4:22 remaining in the ball game. Heise to Fingerson, wide open, softly lays it in. Liam Fingerson with 20 points tonight. That makes it 61-41, Richland Center. Vanguards trapped in the backcourt. Starcer, left side for Stevenson. And Stevenson sets it up. On the left wing, hands off now to Starcer. Starcer on a drive. Gives it back now to Bain. Bain pulls up, 14-footer, no good. Just inside the free throw line. Rebound Liam Fingerson. Up ahead it goes to Jaden Shep. And the Hornets set it up. Brady Dosh on the right wing. Dosh holds it above his head. Brings it back now to Deacon Heiss. Heiss now over to the far side. Dosh on the wing. Back to Heiss on the left wing. Bounce feed into Schwitzenberg. Kaizen to Brady. Open for a three on the way. Good. The pancake jumper. Dosh with his first three. 64-41. 3:23 remaining. Into the ball game. Now down the floor is Graham Payne. Payne throws that outlet. Knocked away by Fingerson. Up ahead Dosh. Brady speeding down court. Lays it in. Good. Timeout taken in the ball game. It is 3:09 remaining, 66-41. Richland Center in the lead. This is area boys basketball from WRCO Sports. Welcome back as we keep you company with some great basketball action beginning tonight and through the week. We'll be enjoying some games for you on the radio here on this week. First full week in January and lots of games. Matches going on, as mentioned, the Southwest Conference Dual Night put on by the Southwest Conference, hosted by Richland Center on Friday night. River Valley has won in girls basketball over Wisconsin Heights girls, 56-40 the final score. Vanguard boys with a basketball. Hornets leading 66-41. Wisconsin Heights takes a three-pointer. That is off the rim. Rebound by the shooter, Ramsden. Ramsden kicks it back inside. Graham Crow, left-hand hook shot. Fancy. He gets it to go. 66-43. Richland Center. Far side, Connor Stoltz, 2:43 to go. Pulls up. Sean Kolsch in the ball game. Top of the wheel. Gives it off now to Clements on the inside. Back to Stoltz. Stoltz to Woodman on the right side. Woodman holds it, gets around the defender. Give and go to Stoltz. Connor goes down deep. Tough shot up and good. Connor Stoltz makes it 68-43. RC. 2:20 remaining. Lucas Ramsden into the front court. Right side Starcer. Starcer down to the baseline on a drive. Sander, and they're going to stop play. Foul call. Into the ball game will be number 14, and that is Griffin Crow. Crow seeing his first action. No fouls. A turnover. Hornets will get it back. 2:13 remaining. And Richland Center's Grayson Clements bringing it in. Some pressure in the backcourt. Kolsch and Clements break the pressure. Clements across half court. Stops. Fires back to Stoltz. Stoltz around the defender. Goes down deep. Shot in the lane. Won't stay. Tipped around out of bounds. Off of the Hornets. It will be the Vanguards with the basketball. Exactly 2 minutes remaining in the game. Coming up tonight, the Gillenic Plumbing and Heating post-game show. We'll wrap it up here from the Sport Zone, where local sports come alive, sponsored by Richland City Auditorium and Metco. Your team, your town, your station. On a drive, Zach Sander gets his first basket for Wisconsin Heights. 68-45. Richland Center. Connor Stoltz at the point guard, brings it across the timeline. Gives it off to Woodman. Max with a basketball, drives top of the circle. Throws it left side, Connor Stoltz. Stoltz looking, gives to Clements. Back to Woodman on the far side. Woodman on a drive, gets around the defender, goes into the lane. Tough shot, won't go. Rebound Wisconsin Heights. And 1:20 remaining. They'll push it the other way with Isaac Prochaska. Prochaska, left side. Sander lost it. Knocked away, picked up by Connor Stoltz. And he'll take it across the half-court line. Near side, Woodman for three on the rim. Bounces high and over the backboard and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Vanguards. It'll come back to Wisconsin Heights with 1:05. Into the game, Beckham Schaefer for Wisconsin Heights. Zach Sander will check out. And Wisconsin Heights with the ball, wrapping up the final minute of the ball game. Pass to the corner, three-pointer on the way, and it is no good there for Griffin Crow. The rebound comes down to Richland Center. Kolsch with the rebound off to Stoltz. Stoltz flying through the lane, goes up for a shot, no good, gets his own miss. In a crowd, lost the handle, picked up by the Vanguards. 40 seconds remaining. They'll hammer it up ahead, lose it out of bounds. Kolsch catches the ball, breaks away. He's going to try to go in for a layup. It is on the way, good, and a +1. Sean Kolsch with a basket. He's excited about that. He'll go to the free throw line. Foul is only the fourth on Wisconsin Heights. Foul is marked on number 11, Jaden Starcer, his first. Clock is stopped with 31 seconds. Kolsch gets a chance for a free throw to complete the +1. Takes his time, and this one is in the air, and that one is no good. The rebound pulled down by the Vanguards. So taking it the other way, they'll set it for the lane. Crow shot blocked. I think Kolsch got a block on that one. Three-pointer Wisconsin Heights, that is good. Basket is good by number 22 for the Vanguards. Pass comes in play, 70-48. The final score is looming here. Looks like Stoltz is going to hold the ball, and that will do it. 70-48, the final here tonight at the Richland Center High School Fieldhouse. This one belongs to the Hornets. Their fourth win of the season as they put the wraps on it tonight. You've been listening to Area Boys Basketball just ahead of the Gelenek Plumbing and Heating postgame show. Right here on WRCO FM in Richland Center and WRCO.com. Uh-huh. 70-48, the final score. Richland Center gets the victory over Wisconsin Heights on the night. And the turning point, sponsored by Duncan Rewards. Well, the turning point, the Hornets were up by 17 at halftime. They had a bigger lead than that, but came out of the gate and really stretched it. And Jaden Shep and Liam Fingerson leading the way to get that points, or those points up to 17 at halftime. Shep and Fingerson each had 12 in the first half, and that set the tone for the remainder of the game here tonight. The Duncan Rewards turning point of the game. Join Duncan Rewards to enjoy exclusive offers and start earning points toward free food and drinks. Congratulations to Jaden Shep and Liam Fingerson for having a really good first half here tonight at the old ball game. 70-48 is the final. We'll be back with a few more numbers on the game and a final check of the scoreboard in a moment from WRCO and WRCO.com.